Hey all, Pixel here, Improbable Garage, and I'm about to do a big road trip to go pick up stuff. I've got some wheels in New Jersey I want to pick up. I've got a seat for the van in Connecticut, Western Connecticut I want to pick up, and one or two other things if the people get back to me. So I'm going to get on the road. Stop number one was successful. I got a single seat for the van. I've got the one that's already in it. I picked up one a while ago, just local, wasn't worth filming. And this is a third one. This one is gray, the other ones are black, but when I picked up that second one, I picked up a seat, the seat that's the same style, sorry, driving, but different mount setup that can't work in my van because it's got to mount to a wall, and I want mine to be removable. But I'm like 80% sure I can take the covers off of that one and put them on this one and end up with 3 black seats, which will all match. We'll get to it more in the video, but basically individual seats give me more options and are easier to take in and out. So I'm upgrading to that as soon as I get all the pieces together. I still have to get bases and rails for the additional seats. But we're now heading to Teaneck, New Jersey to get something for the Cube, and I'll show you that when I pick that up. All right. Still driving. A thing that's been going on this entire drive that I realized I should probably get some footage of if possible is there's been this like hissing or sucking noise, like either air being blown out or air being pulled in towards the back of the car the entire time. None of the dash lights are on. I've got my little gauges set up and they're showing all normal. But under acceleration, there's this very loud noise that gets louder. I don't know if the camera's microphone is going to pick it up properly or not, but as soon as I have a clear spot to do so. Yeah, hopefully that shows up. If not, it's not going to be very helpful. But I've been getting that noise. I have no idea what it's from. I did check that the gas cap is tight, and it was, but I don't know, like, maybe it's an exhaust leak. I can't make it make the same noise audibly in park by revving the engine. You just hear the revving of the engine to that suction noise. But like it could be, it's possible that one of the gaskets in the exhaust system is blown out and it's just happening to cause that noise. Could be that the like trickle canister, the valve system has got a leak in it somewhere and it's pulling in or pushing out air. Could be the vent on the tank. I don't know, but like I said, I don't have any indication anything's wrong. In fact, it seems to be getting better gas mileage on this trip than it usually does, which makes this extra weird. So this is definitely something I'm going to have to look into. And I picked up my other thing, and like a couple blocks from the guy's house because I didn't want to film there. But let me show you what I got. Check out these wheels. These are vintage Mitsubishi Starion wheels, 4x114x3. I'm slightly concerned about the hub size, but we'll find out whether that works. All the tires are bad. These are actually motorcycle tires that the guy had on the front. Not the guy who I bought it from, the guy he bought the car off of. But the rear tires there, 225/50 R15s, are almost exactly the size of what's on the car now, height-wise. So I should be able to get that, or maybe something a little bit narrower, but the same thing, and that should work great. These are going to look amazing. They need a little bit of a cleanup and polish, but they're actually in really good shape. I'm being really tempted to put a vinyl wrap on this face of them, something interesting, because I don't really want to paint them. I might end up doing it, but I'm going to try a wrap first and see if that satiates my desire. But damn, these are exactly what I wanted. I wanted something funky. I wanted something sort of retro, but not easily identifiable. And these have got that great sort of classic look, but also an unusual and strange wheel that people aren't going to immediately twig to. Oh, those are such and such wheel.
Paid $250 for them, which amazing. It would have been a way better deal if the tires were good, but a great deal for some really nice wheels. Wouldn't have minded something with a deeper offset, but not going to complain for this much coolness at this price. All right, last stop ended up being made. Not the person I was trying to get in touch with, but found somebody else selling the same thing 10 minutes from the last place I was at. Nice and simple. Replacement action cam for the one I rode over a few weeks ago. So cool. I'm now back on my way to Rhode Island. Oh, heck yeah. That looks so good. These are the tires that were already on it. Obviously I needed ones that were made this century. No exaggeration, those tires were made the same year I graduated high school. So I'm not driving anywhere on them. And that's the good ones, because those are the ones that were designed for a car. The other two are just as old, and they were designed for a motorcycle. The line about do not overload on them is particularly beautiful. But yeah, there's going to be another video on these where once I get good tires, I got a couple other plans for stuff I want to do to them and get them on here. But you got to admit, this looks really good already. That's it. Just a quick video of me picking up some random stuff off Facebook Marketplace. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.